Miss Judy Juanita. Miss Judy Juanita's poetry collection, Manhattan My Ass, Year in Oakland, which I think there's some copies back there.
Yeah.
Won the American Book Award of 2021. Fiction collection, High Price of Freeways. Yeah, that's a good one too. Won the Tartt Fiction Prize in 2021. Her semi-autobiographical novel, Virgin Soul, about a young woman who joins the Black Panther Party in the 60s, was published by Viking in 2013. Let's give it up.
All right. Thank you for Kevin for this forum. Thank you all for being here. Whoa, a lot of people, give yourself a hand. So, two poets that have mentored me strongly are Sonia Sanchez and Lucille Clifton. And I'm still trying to write like either of them. They can write short, you know, and I don't quite have that quality down. But their concern with the body has helped me tremendously to be able to write that. So here are a couple of things, a few things. So I have a new book out called Godzilla, and I kept going to poetry readings and telling people racism is just like Godzilla. You know, it goes to sleep in the San Francisco Bay, and then it resurrects in another picture or two, you know. So this poem comes from there. It's called The Powerful Nurse, the Powerful Baby. The baby talks in the hospital drainage. Or could have been a contender. A half baby, quarter baby, eighth baby, 16th baby. The baby sticks around, waiting for the nurse to come. He remembers her orange Dansko clogs. She can talk to the world about how he drowned. The baby waits for her to come back, but she works 4 days on, 3 days off. He's jealous of whole babies, screaming in expectation on the other floor. He wants to join their club. Nobody wants you, not even Godzilla. The baby has to join his kind in the sewage pipes of Los Angeles, New York City, Chicago, in the pipes 22 inches below the top ground. The baby would settle to be an atonement baby, and after 3 miscarriages baby. The baby wanted wholeness. He wouldn't have minded being ugly as Godzilla to be alive, to eat mush and grow teeth, to gather fuzz between his toes instead of guts swirling around him. When the shift changes, the baby becomes a rush of dirty water. The drainage clears the dream of being once and again. And this is a found poem from my mother. How did I get pregnant? Haiku. All my babies were rhythm babies. Okay. And this is for Lizzo. Where is it? Lizzo, my Lizzo poem. So some of you who write poems should know about New Verse News, because New Verse News will put your poem up if it's political poetry, and they'll put it up if it's about something that's in the news. This is called Lizzo, and they'll put it up in like 2 or 3 days from when you submit it, which is very unusual for poets. You know, we have to wait 4 months, even a year, you know, to see something in print. So this is Lizzo Fights Godzilla. Okay? Yeah. Okay. We is 100% behind you, baby girl, behind your superb black ass, behind your exponential black ass, behind all the big black women. We who are baby, we who are baby's kids, we who raise baby, we who raise babies, babies and baby daddies, we behind you, Lizzo. Show that ass. Put that ass on the Lakers scoreboard for the world to see your big fat cocoa ass. As important for the world to see as Emmett Till's bludgeoned face. Let them see what they did to my boy. Let the world see what they did to my boy. Let us worship Lizzo. That's right, bow down before her big black ass, before her big black booty. Not injected into her backside by a Dominican doctor. Not leaking formaldehyde into her veins, clotting her heart, killing one more big, fat, implacable life. Fuck Brazilian butt lifts. Fuck the strip clubs that hire the women who pay with their very life for butts that sit high on their hips, 21st century Venus Hottentots. Fuck the only way these women will earn $2,000 a night, $3,000 a night, $4,000 a night, instead of working at Walmart. Yeah. Do the math. $15 an hour times $30, 30 hours a week, so they don't have to give them health benefits. That's $450 a week, $1,800 a month. The living wage that Biden is fighting for. Get real. You hop on a plane to the Dominican Republic, leak silicone all over the seats, armrests, tray tables too, for a big black ass. A big black ass. Lizzo's black ass is worth gold, diamonds, and Gucci in the belly of the beast. Same place where Lizzo's army, yeah, a black-only army for the descendants of Buffalo Soldiers and Tuskegee Airmen, a big, black, beautiful army whose big, black, unbleached asshole emits the noxious gases called life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Same place where corner stores have filled those asses for decades with Hostess, Twinkies, Butterfingers, Kool-Aid, sodas, Hollywood, chitlins, hot links, potato salad, macaroni and cheese, sweet potato pie. Bebe's son, the athlete personal trainer, says with disgust, "Ma, this is carbo overload." But eats at the Christmas table too because he worships Lizzo once a year. We love you, Lizzo. Our anti-Lady Godiva, our anti-Kardashian, our anti-American. Miss America, you, the Missin' America. The antidote to self-loathing. You had to be huge, in our face, all over the place. You are the dream deferred no more. You cannot be invisible. You will not live underground, not one more day. Lizzo, our Lizzo, 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 you is America the Beautiful. Godzilla 2022. Just because Woolworth's lunch counters were integrated and black people could buy lunch there didn't mean that Woolworth's wasn't fading. Just because blacks integrated the Academy Awards and slapped each other silly doesn't mean the institution of Hollywood isn't fading. Kevin Costner preaches to the minions with gravitas and brags about being 68 during the awards, while the sell-by date for females in Hollywood is 38 or so. The real problem is that Hollywood is as out of date an institution as slavery. but because it's so profitable for the slave owners, it hasn't faded out completely. But its time is up. So I have a favorite character named Anne, and she's in a play that I wrote called Counterterrorism. It's been on in San Francisco and different places. So a lot of her soliloquies fit into this book. And the first one, I'll just read a couple, but Anne the Truth Teller. Just because I'm out here on the street, you think I'm pitiful. A diseased, scaly monster. I could have $1 million in a mattress if I had a mattress. And not begging, and talking. All the philosophers not in the ivory tower, just like not all Christians in the church. So, here's Anne naming babies. Max! That's what I like about white people. They keep the same name, generation after generation. Max, 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 Max. Henry the First, Henry the Second, Henry the Eighth. Their names is not confusing. They don't care if the little baby look up at them, all funny like Mabel. Why are you giving me this tired name again? We do different. We go whichever way we get enslaved. What master name? John? That's my name. We get with the French and we name ourselves Denise, Charmaine, Eloise. We get with the Irish and it's Siobhan, Mickey. We went Swahili. Everybody had Kumbuka, Mboli. All the names sound like they got booger or booty up in them. Hockey, Matabuti. So now we got all these 20-somethings running around with Arab names. Ahmed, Muhammad, Siddiqui. They just sounded different before September 11th. Khalid, Abdul, and Hassan. And Hassan's like your grandson is on the 22 most wanted list. And if you go to the post office and look at the faces, you don't see Ahmad al-Sheikh Abdullah. You see Miss Jones' nephew, what been living with her since he got out of prison. Or Tommy Green, who's 6'8" and can't play basketball. And white folks still naming babies Thomas and Jefferson and George. And here, Ann Test. The Mexican never enslaved us, but showed me a black baby named Jose. And I'll read Anne goes to church. I'll end with this. A white woman I know, one of my buddies, she big, got dishwater hair. On Sunday, she go up and down where the black churches are. First, she go inside the open front door and estimate where in the service the pastor is. She know about call and response. She know where to climax. Then she walks out with her cane and her waddle. She bold. She go around the back door and check to see if it's a feast, waiting for the Sunday go to meeting folk. Cause she know about black churches. White folks church over. Zion. White folks out the door. Grace. White folks be at the Sizzler eating dinner. If Monday morning, white folks at work. Sound. White folks be done got their paycheck and black folks still in church. And she help herself and keep on down the street as resolute as a street dog. She been doing this for years. Say her only good meal is on Sunday morning in the black community.
Bye.